Ho, ho, and one more time, ho. Welcome to the third and final part of the 2017 10 with Ken Holiday Special. We've already looked at some of the simpler, foolproof approaches to higher ed holiday greeting videos. In part 1, we looked at gingerbread cookies and houses, snowy campuses, real or not, and a range of talents on campus, from student robotics to dancing deans. In part 2, we looked at holiday shout-out videos, sing-alongs and carpool karaoke, cute kids, and magic jelly beans. But believe it or not, some colleges and universities took even greater creative risks. This week, we're going to look at some ambitious efforts at dramatic storytelling, from the satirical to the sentimental. Let's stay 10 and be kind. In this era of social media, publishing video is easy. But when you try to tell a story, you need a decent script and, above all, believable acting. Amateurs definitely don't make it look easy.
Your blood pressure's a little high.
Well, I've been under some serious stress with the big day coming.
IT services at Stockton University produced their own sitcom for the holidays.
Oh, this cookie tastes horrible.
Jeff, what are you doing?
Duplicating my holiday cookies.
It's a DVD duplicator, not a cookie duplicator.
Look what Lou from ITS gave us. It's an elf on the shelf. He's so cute. What a nice way to welcome us to ITS.
You know, they say it watches you to make sure you're being good during the holiday.
Hey, that was good. Why did you change that?
It was okay, but their holiday special last year was much better.
One of the most popular ways to generate goodwill from an audience is to crack jokes at your own expense. When you beat the hecklers to the punchline, viewers are far less critical of your performance. Ugly holiday sweaters have been a handy holiday shorthand for years now.
Many of you saw our holiday video last year, in which we poked fun at ugly holiday sweaters. We don't need to rely on props like ugly holiday attire to communicate our important holiday message. We're quite serious about what we do.
Last year, a popular internet meme helped relieve participants of the challenges of performing. Some holiday mannequin challenges were still set to the original song, Black Beatles. Many captured holiday parties and decorating in progress. Much more seasonal were those set to traditional holiday music, most frequently the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. A mannequin challenge was even used as the basis for a year-in-review video.
To provide the best care to our community and beyond. In fact, you may have heard about a recent #1 national ranking we're celebrating. But compared to the satisfying fulfillment of our core missions of education, research, and clinical care, awards and recognition are just the cherry on top.
Perhaps the most elaborate of these holiday mannequin challenges came from the University of Glasgow in Scotland. Their mannequin challenge spanned several floors in several buildings in a single take. Special props to the admissions team at Wells College in New York, who became admissions elves for a tongue-in-cheek video including naughty and nice lists of applicants. Some of the most natural actors are completely unself-conscious, like pets. Dogs, in particular, are a popular choice to add humor and emotion to holiday videos.
Say hi, Winston.
dogs were all nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of milk bones danced in their heads.
Bradley University even strapped GoPros to several pups to capture their holiday party from a unique angle. And biomechanics researchers at the University of Delaware transformed Adipose the dog into a reindeer for Motion Capture Monday. Somehow, it's always easier to convince an amateur to appear on film if their face won't be visible. Maybe that's why so many holiday videos star school mascots. Quite a few focus on the boring life of a mascot alone on campus during the holidays. At Western Kentucky, the night before Christmas is all about their mascot.
'Twas the end of fall semester, and all was quiet and still. Not a student was stirring, they had all left the hill. When out on Chestnut there arose such a clatter that I sprang from the couch to see what was the matter. With a mouth open wide and a furry round head, I knew in a moment that it must be Big Red.
There is a lot less pressure to be professional when you're creating a parody of a classic movie. The University of Michigan produced a tribute to that classic holiday movie, Elf. Brown University Information Services produced a parody of the holiday classic Love Actually, starring two smartphones.
So, how are things? Good. I have been very busy helping with holiday shopping. Hey, I have something to give to you.
Alberta's Red Deer College parodied Home Alone. With just a dash of Christmas magic. In previous years, Calgary's Bow Valley College has announced some new, impractical programs for the holidays.
There are dozens of certificates ready. Our certificate in eggnog mixology. Try your hand in the art of the regifter.
But last year, they added an online tool to generate instant certificates of completion for these holiday programs and encouraged social sharing.
Hashtag Master the Holidays.
Colleges and universities don't usually risk getting too satirical in tone, especially at the holidays. But last year there were two interesting exceptions. The School of Government and International Affairs at Griffith University released this ditty by Professor John Kane.
It's going to be a very Trumpy Christmas. The good times will roll without a pause. Joy beyond computing when Trump and Mr. Putin share a kiss beneath the mistletoe.
Wow. Last year we also saw a slick and entertaining satirical ballad, Christmas in College, released by NYU film student Tucker Garberg.
I'll deck my hall with Christmas cheer, but the hall that I'm decking smells a lot like beer, but it takes away the fear of my impending career. That's called Christmas in College.
The University of Waterloo's Faculty of Environment has produced some ambitious holiday videos over the years. The Kris Kringle Institute for Sustainable Holidays, a holiday surprise for first years after their final December class, a green environmental rewrite of Winter Wonderland. Last year, the dean announced a competition to challenge faculty and students. The sentimental twist ending seems worthy of Dr. Seuss.
Dear faculty members, staff, students, and all, it's the season of giving. Bring what you love most. Who brings the best treasure wins first right to boast.
And when all were assembled, Jean started to grin. All arms were empty. They brought not a thing. No trinkets or treasures, no samples or bling. We all think a bit different, but there's one common thread. What matters most is the stuff in our heads. In our hearts, and our shoes, and our hands, and our thoughts. It's the people we value, and that's what each brought.
Quite a few holiday videos tug at the heartstrings by exploring the plight of students lonely at the holidays.
Upon seeing everyone sitting at different tables, Holly wondered to herself, why is everyone sitting alone? Holly had enough. She had a plan to bring everyone together. She grabbed her cookies, introduced herself, and offered one to every person in the room.
The University of West Georgia tells a more nuanced story, a wordless drama set to a brass quartet's rendition of Greensleeves. resolution is again found in breaking bread together. Fort Lewis College in Colorado tells the story of a student headed home for the holidays. She anxiously checks her final grades and is relieved to see results too good to be true. The holiday message ultimately reinforces the value of education. Sometimes the best gifts are the ones you give yourself. Western University in Ontario tells a sweet tale of two snow people freezing in the cold. The snowman goes on a long and arduous journey to the university, apparently to retrieve alumni swag to warm up his snow wife. Texas A&M University at Commerce produced an ambitious storytelling effort last year. The president and his wife go out for the evening, leaving their dogs to cope with a statue come to life.
I've got a message for Dr. Keck. It's just a few words of wisdom from one college president to another. Could you see that he gets it?
What is this? How did you guys get this?
The acting is uneven, although the dogs are great, but the production values are pretty high. One of the more uplifting videos last December came from video production house Allied Pixel near Philadelphia. It's a reading of a poem by an unnamed professor at Central Penn College.
We are season's greetings.
Jingle of bells, the carols of ho ho ho.
And the reason
For the season is love. Love
is love.
Over the years, we've seen plenty of heartwarming campus event videos that invite students to share their holiday wishes for the world. Last year, one of the best examples came from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. We've also seen plenty of institutions giving out warm drinks, Christmas cookies, or even spiritware to cheer up students during December exams. Last year, Alumni Affairs at St. FX played Secret Santa.
That's awesome. So we're Persian.
I'm European. I love scarves.
Oh, there you go.
At Sioux College, International EA Ife Akintunde spent 5 days as Ife the Elf, spreading cheer through the halls. The initiative was a collaboration between International, Marketing, Student Services, and the Student Union. At Fanshawe College, the Student Union invited students to make a wish at the Winter Fair. Then they surprised some of them by making their wishes come true.
Whoa! Oh!
Okay, that was awesome.
At Lambton College, they asked a slightly different question.
We asked our people, what one gift would you give to someone else at Lambton College? Every single gift wish delivered in the name of good intention to an unsuspecting stranger on campus. And we watched as every single gift was unwrapped and every single well-wish was received.
The Canadian Bureau for International Education ran a Home for the Holidays video competition for international students.
And there were more than 600 applications from 76 schools.
We're delighted to be able to help at least one of them go home for the holidays and reconnect with their families and friends.
I believe my 90-year-old grandma will be more excited.
Over the years, Durham College has teamed up with the local Virgin radio station to offer a tuition voucher to a worthy new student, often a single mom.
This is a certificate worth about $4,200.
Wow.
So that'll cover your first year tuition. Your daughter's life is going to be changed to learning too, because once you have a post-secondary education, she'll go to school too.
Sorry.
So that's okay. Give me a hug.
Thank you so much.
Even more heartwarming than the videos in which students get holiday surprises are those in which they engage in charitable gestures for the less fortunate. Many colleges participate in food drives.
Fanshawe College faculty and staff took part in a unique food drive. And nearly 3,000 pounds of food was collected in just under an hour into bins that were overflowing.
Nova Scotia Community College turned the event into an opportunity for a holiday mannequin challenge. Many great videos have been released to document student initiatives to bring Christmas gifts to underprivileged children. At the University of Florida, the Alpha Tau Omega sorority held a benefit for Toys for Tots. At Maryland's Loyola University, student volunteers went on a shopping spree to gather gifts for children. Notre Dame students racked up quite the bill.
This is our receipt. It's the new Guinness World Record for the longest receipt of Target history.
But by far the best video in this category came from George Mason University in Virginia. These excerpts barely do it justice.
One last stop.
Thanks again for watching. Over the course of 3 episodes in about 45 minutes, we've tried to capture the variety and some of the highlights from more than 200 higher ed holiday greeting videos. I hope you liked it. If we've just whetted your appetite, you can check out all 7 hours of 2016 holiday videos on our YouTube playlist. And as usual, we're collecting a playlist of 2017 videos for next year's special. If there's one we've missed, please add it to the playlist using the link in the show notes. I want to thank you for watching 10 with Ken this year and wish you a peaceful holiday in which to rest and recharge. I'll be back next year with more interviews with higher ed leaders, and some interviews at Simon Fraser University too. To be sure you don't miss a thing, take a moment now to join more than 13,000 10 with Ken subscribers and followers on any of a dozen platforms. You'll find links to all these channels and an email subscription form on our website at 10withken.com. I hope to see you next year. 10 with Ken is a production of Eduvation Inc., copyright 2017. I'm available for conference keynotes, campus PD events, board retreats, and committee workshops, in person or now virtually too. For more information, please visit www.eduvation.guru or 10withken.com.